So if you haven't done these longer holds before, just do what you're comfortable with. Don't ever do anything, especially if you have pain in your knees. You can avoid that. You're welcome to modify or choose a different posture, especially for the long holds. And just listen to the cues. And try to cultivate a sense of surrender and just being present in the moment. Nice to see you all. This is the Extreme Yin Hips class. Let's go ahead and start. We'll start with one Om together. Om. May we be guided and protected in our lives and in our practice by that great intelligence, wisdom, and compassion that speaks in our own hearts and in the hearts of all beings. May all beings everywhere receive the benefits of this practice through our bodies and minds. Okay, come to standing. And we'll start with the side stretching. So you can just bring your feet together and then raise your arms up, palms together, interlace your fingers. Move slow at first. Just feel your feet on the floor. Drop your tailbone, abdomen in, chest open. Reach up really tall. Squeeze your arms in and then bend a little bit to the right side. Maybe just a couple of inches. Feet down. Reach up and over, lengthening now the whole left side. You can expand your breath into the left side of the body, whole left side, moving energy, sensation. And then release your right hand down to your hip and step your right foot way over so that your right knee is in front of the left. Now push your hip way out to the left, a little bit more, leaning into it. Feel a stretch on the left side of your hip. And then keep reaching through your fingertips. Now relax your neck. Take a few breaths here, stretching even more the side body. As we do hip opening, the side body is really important. And that's where we hold a lot of stress and tension. Now come back up, step your feet together, palms together, interlace your fingers again, reach up. And start to bend to the left. Just a few inches, go slow. Move with feeling. Feeling the whole right side. Expand your breath there. The breath is more than just air. It's energy. Connecting to every cell. Keep breathing. And then release your left hand down to your hip. Step your left foot way over. Left knee in front of the right. And then push your hips more to the right. Maybe you can feel a stretch on the side of your hip. Keep reaching through your fingertips. Relax your neck. Let your head fall off to the side. Breathe here. Now come up. We'll stretch the front body just for a short time. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your butt. Push your feet down and contract your thighs up. Push your chest up, chin up, relax your throat. Look at your hands. Keep your legs really strong. Squeeze your butt more. Push your hips forward and reach your index fingers back, maybe just a couple of inches. Look back with your eyes. Look at where you're pointing. And then don't stop breathing. Keep breathing. Every inhale, lift your chest. Push your feet down. Feel the breath expanding into the whole front body, even the fronts of the hips. Lift your chest, come up. Now, hinge forward at your hips. Keep your back straight. And then bend your knees a lot, more than you think. And put your chest on your knees, abdomen touching your thighs. You can wrap your arms around the back and hold your elbows. And then release the back of your neck. Bring your chin a little bit more towards your chest. And if possible, put your face on your shins, in between your shins. The two halves of the body touching, folded in half. Now bring your attention to the tailbone, the pelvic floor. Just feel the tailbone and then lift it a little bit higher, lengthen the tailbone. Just shake your head out. Send the top of your head towards the floor. If you're holding your feet, you can pull with your arms. Tailbone reaching up, head reaching towards the floor. Your knees are still bent, maybe a lot. Stretch the spine first. Open the pelvic floor. Spread your sit bones apart. Feel your feet on the floor. Press your feet down. Lift your hips a little bit more. Breathe into the whole back side of the body, back of the legs, back of the spine, back of the neck. And then reach out by your ears. Come all the way up to the top. Release your arms down. Come to the front of your mat. We'll do a little bit of movement to warm up. Take it easy. You don't have to push anything. Try to pay attention to the breath. Reach your arms up. Look up. Breathe through your nose. And then exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Release your head all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Look forward. And then step back to plank. Lower knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Now cobra. Arch your back. Your hips are down. Chest up. Downward facing dog. Press back. Hips up. Head down. Keep your knees bent and lift your tailbone a little bit more. Relax your neck and feel the whole spine lengthening. Imagine the breath moving through the spine. Begin to deepen the breath. Imagine the breath moving all the way to the fingers and toes. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. Relax the organs. Move any way you like. Maybe circle your ankles a little bit. Now step the right foot forward and bring your left knee down. Reach your arms up. Look up. And then twist to the right. Take your left elbow across. Just for a breath. Twist. Now bring your hands down. Bowing down. Bring your head towards the floor. To the floor. And then step back. Lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Squeeze your butt. Downward. Press back. Left foot. Right knee down. Reach up. Look up. Now twist to the left. Open your chest. Keep breathing. Now hands to the floor, bowing. Bring your head down. Step back. Keep going. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Squeeze your back. Downward. Close your eyes and feel the breath moving. Again, right foot forward, just warming up. Reach up, left knee down. Stretch up. Twist to the right. Twist all the organs. Twist your whole spine. Chest open. Now hands down. Head towards the floor, sinking down. Step back. Keep going. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Downward. Left foot. Right knee down. Reach up. Look up. Now twist to the left. Even more. Open your chest. Lengthen your spine. Breathe. Hands down. Head to the floor. Step back. Keep moving. Cobra. Arch your back. Downward. We're going to do one more. Right foot forward. Left knee down. Stay here for a few breaths. Squeeze your back leg and point your left toes back. And then reach your arms up. Push your chest up. Look up. If you want, you can start to lean back a little bit. Just breathe here. Each inhale, lift your chest. Now come up, twist to the right. And bring your elbow across. Or maybe get your shoulder down to your knee and even bind. Lengthen your spine, open your chest. Keep twisting. Feel the breath expanding on the inhale, and then exhale all the way to twist more. Now release. Bring your hands down, and then put your left elbow down, and maybe your right elbow. Head down. This is lizard. If you're very flexible, slide your left knee back. Bring your arms out to the side a little bit, and then you can put your whole face on the floor, maybe your chest. Keep your right foot pressing down. Just take a few breaths here. Notice what you feel. This can be quite intense. Wherever you are is great. The point is to observe, to see what is there. Observe the body and observe the breath. And maybe the mind. Now release. Step back. Again, lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Downward. Left foot forward, right knee down. Stay here for a few breaths. Reach up. You can squeeze your right leg. Push your chest up. Maybe lean back. Reach back. But don't stop breathing. Lift your chest. This is just the warm up. Lift your chest, come up, and then twist to the left. Maybe you can get your shoulder and knee together. And you can open your chest more, maybe bind under your thigh. Lengthen your spine. And most of all, expand the breath. Inhale into the whole body. Exhale completely and twist more. Release. Now lizard again. You can start with your right elbow coming down. And then maybe the left elbow. If you get that far, let your head hang down. Don't hold it up. Don't hold anything. And then maybe slide your right knee back. You'll have to move your arms out to the sides. Your elbows wider apart to get your chest down. Wherever you are is perfect. Just observe. Observe the body. Keep the left foot pressing down. Observe the breath. See how the breath is moving. And maybe the mind. Now release, step back. Lower knees, chest, chin. Cobra, one more. Arch your back. Squeeze your back. Downward. And then walk forward. And just sit down with your legs in front. We'll do a side bend. So you can bring your left foot to your right thigh. If you're more flexible, you can pull your foot all the way in, or just leave your foot further out close to the knee. We'll be leaning to the right. So first twist to the left. Take your right hand to your left knee. And then raise your left arm up. You don't have to twist too much. Keep your left sit bone down and start to lean over to the right. Just make sure your chest stays open. Don't round forward. Pull the left shoulder back. You can put your right elbow on your thigh, or maybe eventually slide it down to the floor. But keep your left sit bone pushing down into the floor. And then you can start to feel maybe a stretch on the left side of your hip. The whole left side of the waist. Feel something there. Left side ribs. Notice as you inhale, the ribs move apart. And as you exhale, they close, emptying everything out. Keep reaching through your fingertips. From your left hip through your left fingertips, feel the connection. Relax the left side of your neck. Just let your head fall off to the side. Little by little, relaxing the muscles there. Even the left side of your face. The left jaw, left ear, left eye. Whole left side. Be in the present moment, not the future or the past. Inhaling and exhaling slow. You might observe the mind, because you can always decrease the posture. What does the mind feel? What is the mind doing? Very slowly release. Move slow. And then switch. Extend your left leg and bring your right foot to your left thigh. First, twist to the right. You can take your left hand to your right knee. Keep your right sit bone down and reach up. Just lengthen. And then start to lean to the left. Keep your chest open. Keep your right sit bone down. Elbow can be on the thigh or maybe eventually sliding down to the floor. You're always welcome to do deeper variations that you know, or anything you like. Just keep your chest open. Pull your right shoulder back a little bit and keep breathing. Maybe you feel a stretch on the right side of the hip. Some short little muscles there. Right side waist. Right side of the rib cage. Notice how the ribs move apart on the inhale and then back together on the exhale, emptying everything out. Keep reaching through your fingertips from your right hip all the way through your right fingertip. Feel the connection of the whole side. Feel the energy moving there, or whatever you feel. Relax the side of your neck, right side of the neck, gradually letting go, little by little. Even the right side of your face, right jaw, right ear, right eye. Be in the present moment. The sides of the body get tight when we're moving forward. We're always going somewhere. Try to be here. Very slowly come up. Now extend both legs. So you have a couple of options. You can do a side straddle like this and come down to your elbows. You can have your knees bent. If you prefer, you can do frog, but you need to have some kind of cushion under your knees, the inside of your knees. For frog, you should have your knees and hips in a straight line across, knees at a right angle. So not like this, not like this, right in the same line. And then you can gradually widen your knees. So choose what you'll do. Maybe you'll do a side straddle and we'll hold it for 5 minutes. We'll stay here long enough. You have plenty of time, so start slow. Begin now. First, make sure that you're symmetrical. You can do that by looking side to side and then close your eyes. Try to feel the symmetry from the inside. Feel the whole right side of the body. And then feel the whole left side of the body. Just observing. Acknowledging what is there without even changing. Notice the breath. Notice if the breath is holding it all. The inhale and exhale should be smooth and even. Inhaling to every cell. Exhaling all the way. The exhale can be longer than the inhale. You might bring your attention into the pubic bone, the front center of the pelvis. With your eyes closed, you can concentrate on one point there. Bring all of your awareness there. Sense something there. You might feel the energy moving outward then towards the inner knees. A sensation. Any sensation is really energy. Feel the sensation moving out, maybe all the way towards the inner ankles, inner arches of the feet. And then returning your awareness to the pubic bone again. Go deeper towards the front of the sacrum, deep inside. Imagine the energy or sensation rising up the front of the spine, behind the navel, behind the solar plexus, behind the heart, the throat, in the center of the head, top of the head. Take a few more breaths here, just observing. And then very slowly release. And just bring your legs back together in front. And we'll do next a spinal twist. You can do this a couple different ways. Bend your left knee and cross the right foot over. That's one way. You can also keep your left leg straight and just put your right foot next to your left knee and then twist like this. So either way. Pull your right hand right up against your sacrum to lengthen your spine more and then twist. We'll just hold this for a minute. Keep your right sit bone down on the floor and hug your knee across. Maybe you know other variations like the arm bind. Lengthen now through the crown of your head. Widen your chest and shoulders. Look back behind your right shoulder. Try to see something back there. And breathe. Breathing all the way in, all the way out to twist. Once again, you can come to the sides of the body. Imagine the sides of the head, lengthening sides of the neck. Relax the tops of the shoulders, sides of the rib cage, lengthening. Sides of the waist, sides of the hips and thighs. Very slowly release. And then switch. Be twisting to the left. So you can have your left knee up with your right foot folded or your right leg straight. Whatever works for you. Or some other twist if you prefer. But twist to the left and then bring your heel of your left hand right up against the sacrum to help lengthen the spine. Hug your knee across. Keep the left sit bone all the way down on the floor. As you lengthen up through the crown of your head, also widen your chest and shoulders. And look with your eyes to the left. Try to see something there behind your left shoulder. The eyes help direct the movement of the spine, also the energy. And then breathe. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist more. You might scan the sides of the body again, starting in the face, eyes, ears, jaw, sides of the neck, lengthening. Relax tops of shoulders, sides of the rib cage lengthening, sides of the waist. You're twisting all the organs, sides of the hips and thighs. Keep breathing. Slowly release. And then we'll go right into pigeon now. So you can bend your left knee and then bring your right leg behind you. If don't hurt your knee. So if this hurts your knee, you should lay on your back and just bring your knee into your chest, something that doesn't hurt your knee. You can keep your heel right under your hip to make it easier on your left hip. But if possible, pull your foot out more, maybe parallel to the front of the mat. And then you'll go down. So if your weight is all on the left side, that's okay. If you're leaning over here, just bring your left hand way out here to help balance the body. You can also put a big pillow under your hip, and you can stack pillows up here so that your head can rest on something, but maybe your head can go to the floor. Make sure you're comfortable because we're going to stay here for 10 minutes, starting right now. You've done this before. Immediately close your eyes and go deep. Make a commitment to stay here, not to hurt yourself or do anything extreme, but just to observe, even if you're using a lot of pillows and modifications. Take this time to observe the inner body. Close your eyes. You can see inside. At first, the inner body can seem just like nothing, void. But if you keep watching, you can see all kinds of lights, movements, colors, or maybe something different for you. Just sense something there. Notice what stands out the most. Which part of the body is calling your mind? It could be anywhere. It could be in your jaw or your shoulder or maybe your hip. Allow your mind to go there and concentrate on it. See exactly what it is. Without trying to change it. Notice how the breath is moving around it. Is the breath shallow or holding anywhere? We'll scan the left side of the body. This is the gallbladder pathway. Just concentrate on these points. Just by concentrating along the pathway and bringing the awareness there, the energy begins to move by itself. Starting there in the left eye, the side of the left eye. Sense something there, the outer corner of the eye. And then around the left ear. Behind the left jaw. Down the left side of the neck. Notice what you feel there. Top of the left shoulder. Bring your mind to one point. Left side of the rib cage. Imagine in between the ribs. As you exhale, allow the rib cage to relax and empty out, closing, shrinking. Now the left side of the waist. Concentrate there. Most of yoga is learning how to concentrate. Left side of the hip, deep inside the hip. What can you sense there? left side of the thigh, the IT band running down the outside of the thigh. You can concentrate right in the center of it. One point. As you observe, it begins to change by itself. All the way down the outside of the left leg to the outer ankle. Down the side of the left foot and into the fourth toe. Sense something there. That's the gallbladder pathway. All the way from the outer corner of the left eye down to the fourth toe. Maybe you can feel the connection. Just for another minute, bring your attention to the solar plexus, right below the rib cage and above the navel. Notice the movement of the breath there, expanding on the inhale and moving up and out on the exhale. Empty everything out. Let go of everything. Now very slowly release. Go directly into downward facing dog. And if you like, you can move around or just stay still for a short time. Close your eyes and observe. See now the right side of the body and the left side of the body. Whole right side, whole left side. And then bring your right knee forward and we'll do pigeon again. Same thing. So maybe the side's different. Make sure that your knee is okay. Use pillows under your right hip, under your head, wherever you need them. It's totally fine. You can put them under your chest. Of course, if you're more flexible, bring your foot out so you have a little bit of challenge. And then immediately fold. Don't waste time. Go down, close your eyes, and return to exactly where you left off. Deep inside, observing the inner body. This is our home, deep inside. See which part is calling your mind the most. Maybe your hip, or maybe something different. Just bring your mind there. Allow your mind to stay there and observe. What is it exactly that you feel? see it. Is it changing at all? Or is it completely solid? Everything is changing. Observe how the breath moves around it. Watch it. And then we'll begin to scan the right side of the body, the gallbladder pathway, starting at the outer corner of the right eye. Sense something there. And then around the right ear. Behind the right jaw. Down the right side of the neck. Observe what you feel there. Top of the right shoulder. Concentrate there. Bring your mind to one point. Now right side of the rib cage. See the ribs moving as you breathe. Imagine in between the ribs. Exhale to release all the air and tension. Empty out the rib cage. Allow it to close. Right side of the waist. Bring your mind there. Right side of the hip, deep in the hip. See. Right side of the thigh. The IT band on the outside of the thigh. Concentrate right in the center. Make your mind one pointed. Nothing else exists. down the right side of the leg. Feel the energy moving there, down to the right ankle. Right side of the foot, into the fourth toe. Sense something there. The whole right side, from the outer corner of the right eye all the way down to the fourth toe. Feel the connection. Then bring your attention to the solar plexus, below the rib cage, above the navel, deep in front of the spine. Feel the movement of the breath there. Inhaling, it expands. Exhale, empty. Moving upward, inward, and upward on the exhale. Lengthen the exhale. Slower and longer. Even pausing. Don't hold your breath, but at the end of the exhale, just wait. And the inhale will come by itself. Like a wave in the ocean. Observing for 1 minute the whole body as if from a distance. Who is the one observing? Who is there? Now release. Return to downward facing dog just for a short time. Do whatever you like, but maybe you can stay still. In the easy downward dog, just close your eyes and observe. Again, feel the whole right side of the body. And then the whole left side. Feel they come together in the center. An infinitely thin line from the pelvic floor to the top of the head. And then walk forward and sit down. You can lay down. We'll do a reclining bound angle. So that'll be with your feet together like this. So you can lay down, and then you can put pillows under your knees if you want to, or place your hands on your inner thighs to help open. If you're very flexible, you can reach under your thighs and grab your ankles, pull your heels in closer. If your back arches, that's fine. Allow your back to relax and maybe arch a little bit. Close your eyes and breathe down into the pelvis. This is the end. We have one more pose. After this, we'll do bridge. So relax, breathe down to the pelvic floor. Exhale all the way. Take one more breath like that. Release, just relax. And then for bridge, you can bring your feet flat to the floor. You might hold your ankles, or you can just press your palms down on the floor. And then push your feet down, lift your hips up. As your hips go up, walk your shoulders under you and keep your chin lifted so the back of the neck is not on the floor. Only your shoulders and back of head. Push your feet down, squeeze your butt, squeeze the pelvic floor. You can even bring your hands to your lower back for supported bridge. Take a few breaths here. This is a counter pose. Think of squeezing your butt and opening the front of your hips, activating the inner thighs and pelvic floor. Now slowly release, roll down the spine, sacrum last. And then relax. You can do something else if you like, or just go to Shavasana, final relaxation for at least 2 minutes. Relax your whole body. Feel your body sinking down into the floor, getting heavier and heavier. Imagine gravity is 10 times stronger, pulling you down. Feel all the tension and fatigue, any negativity, anything you don't want, just sinking down into the earth, returning to the earth. The mind is light. As the body relaxes, the mind becomes light and free. Relax all the organs deep inside. Just observe the body in stillness. Like a dream. You can stay there and relax as long as possible. Or you can begin to move again. And gradually sit up. We remember and honor the purpose of yoga, which is self-realization. To be established in the true nature of the self. The Supreme Self is eternal, is unborn and undying, unchanging, unaffected. It's consciousness itself, free. May all beings everywhere be at peace, be happy, be free from suffering, and be established in the Supreme. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you all. Thank you for being here and for your practice. Nice to see you.